So if I were to think of 2024 as bad simply because of the stroke, I will have missed out. So the blessing of the stroke and the blessing of mindfulness is that the stroke quickly became my teacher. It taught me, yo, you're fragile. Like handle yourself with care. It taught me that I'm more loved than I ever imagined because I opened myself up. Like most men, most people, most in my culture in the United States as a black person, we don't talk about health or nothing. You know what I mean? So for me as a black man to be like, I'm sick, I'm paralyzed, like for me to put it out there like that, I helped thousands of people simply through me being vulnerable. I Prior to the stroke, I would never tell anybody anything, but I realized that it was my obligation to share. And when I shared, well, like the floodgates of compassion opened, right? Um, I learned how beautiful it is. I'm going to show y'all something. I showed this to Rachel. 9 months ago, I could not stand on my own. I could not walk. And look what I can do casually. I can do all of this. I now understand the beauty of our fragility is that miracles are possible, all from that bad experience,
Hmm.
right? So I share this story to give you a more of a nuanced view, and probably more Buddhist than you were imagining. Just because something happens to you that you don't like, don't mean it's not good for you. And conversely, just because something happens to you that you do like, doesn't mean that it's good for you. Right? So I want us to hold space for all of our humanity, the shortcomings, our mistakes, and the disappointments that we have, because those can be our biggest learning opportunities. Those can be the biggest opportunities to show compassion because we titled this thing Be the Change. We all hope for a better world. And what I've
Yeah.
learned, especially in the context of my stroke recovery, is that the better world you hope for happens when you focus on yourself, when you focus on opening your heart, when you focus on being kind to yourself in one of your disappointments and harvesting that wisdom to share with other people. That's the miracle of contemplation and reflection. So I'll conclude my opening by saying what I learned in 2024, and I hope to share with you as we prepare in 2025, is that everything belongs, even the stuff we don't like.